Hey, I'm Michael.
And I'm Kaylin.
And about a year ago, we signed up for something new for us. It was called Connection Codes, and it really impacted our world.
Yeah. I had always had this kind of view of emotions that they were something that needed to be managed, that needed to be controlled. And so I was just a little bit afraid about what this course would be like, but I was really, really pleasantly surprised. Yeah, the connection codes really showed us that it's not the emotion that is negative or positive. It's just, those things just are. They just happen to your brain. They're kind of God-given responses of the human condition, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's what you do with them that can have the positive or negative effect.
We really learned a lot about just the power of processing emotion. And, I think a lot of guys can be nervous about the whole thought of sharing emotions and, getting all soft, touchy-feely, sit around and talk about this stuff. But really, I love how practical it is and how it's really, you find the core emotion, you share it, and then it's not something that's long or drawn out or...
Processing your emotion in a really healthy way has been something that we've found to be really helpful for us as a married couple, and it's really provided the framework for us, or almost like rules of engagement, if you will, for us to come to the table and to really maintain that connectedness when we've had issues.
I look back and, the times that I've gotten it right, it's just 180-degree difference just in how we stay connected through those conversations. And I still miss it. And the times that I miss it, it's very obvious, and, it doesn't go so well.
As parents also, we found the connection codes just so awesome in helping us maintain connection with our kids. We've got a 4-year-old daughter and a 10-month-old son. He doesn't really talk a lot, but we've noticed he
does communicate authentically.
He does, that's for sure. With our 4-year-old, she can have some big emotions, and kids don't always know how to share and process their emotions, and so it can end up in temper tantrums and throwing things, and it's really given us the tools to kind of be able to, in those scenarios where the emotions are running high, just to be able to kind of get down on her level and look her in the eyes and say, Selah, what's happening for you right now? Can you share with mommy what you're feeling? And it gives her the opportunity to just, I'm sad about this, or I'm angry about this, and we can say to her, I totally get that you feel that way. And so it's just provided a way for us to parent her with the ultimate goal being keeping connected to her heart.
Absolutely. And it also seems to have given her communication to express herself better, including joy. She says things like, I just feel so much joy when you ride the bus together.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And speaking from a mom point of view, I think a lot of moms can get to this place where we just feel completely overwhelmed. Okay, I feel fear, my son almost fell down the stairs, or I feel anger because, my kid spilled something, or whatever it may be. Those things can add up and become overwhelmed. But I now, as a mom, have a framework where I can say to myself, okay, I feel fear about that. Okay, I felt fear because, I love him. I don't want him to get hurt. I feel anger because, I'm not being listened to. And so it just breaks everything down into more bite-sized chunks to deal with.
Yeah, so I just feel like we've come to love how practical it is, and how it gets to the core so quickly.
Yeah, we're so excited to actually go through the course again. I think we feel that there's so much value in it, that doing it again and putting it into practice and having those reminders is just going to be a really awesome thing to help us move forward.
So we'd feel a lot of joy if you guys joined us and benefited from this just like we have.